Hi everybody, welcome back to another Thrift with me. This was recorded on January 31st and it was my last thrifting trip before I kicked off Thriftless February. This was a 100% thick cashmere sweater by the brand Splendid. This is not a brand that I typically pick up, but I really loved the quality of this and it was in good shape, so I grabbed it. There was a price increase at this store, which I was unaware of until I was checking out. I liked this vintage sweater, but I am overloaded with sweaters right now, so I'm just trying to stick to things that I think will flip for a decent amount and in a decent amount of time. They do have pretty good brands here. I was interested in a couple of the items that were here. This is a Kavu little belt bag. This is the brand Spartina. I'm not sure if you've had any luck with them. I've picked up a few of their things. This was a bag that I ended up putting back. They did sell it on the RealReal, I believe. It was kind of high end, but I just didn't care too much for the pattern and ended up putting it back. This Mundex I grabbed for myself. It was just $2.99. This Gymshark sweatshirt was cute but heavily stained. They do have some fun brands here, but I was trying to be pretty picky on this particular day, knowing I was heading into Thriftless February, which is just a thing that I do on my channel, if you're new here, where I really don't thrift for the large part of February. And I do a lot of back of house stuff. I sell a lot of things that I have on hand to try to get through my death pile. I was really interested in this piece, but I found a hole in the back. I thought it was a fun little beach, like meshy cover up. These Tory Burch sandals were really cute, but they were really dirty on the heel. And also wedges were one of the styles that I'm leaving behind more or less in 2023. I grabbed these boots because I saw that they were new with tag, but they were just Merona, so I left those behind. This was a questionable item that I left behind. It was Max Mara. It was linen, but there was no fabric tag, there was no size tag, and this is a diffusion line for Max Mara, so might have been a slow mover. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it, but it's actually a really good brand and beautiful fabric. Showed some wear around the collar there. I thought the detail, that little sparkle on the neck was cute. I really looked this one over and, you know, maybe not the best choice, but I left that behind. This looked interesting to me. It was from Avon. But I looked at the comps and these were listing prices that you're seeing on the screen, so definitely left those behind. This, on the other hand, was interesting to me. It's Lenox China. It was a tree topper for $5.99. Trying to get the cover off there. What I'm checking out here are a pair of Fry jeans. I love the brand Fry. It's definitely slowed down a bit for me, but obviously Fry is known for their leather wear and their boots. You can check the comps here on the screen. I also passed on a pair of Madewell jeans. Unbeknownst to me right now, as I'm hunting through all of the jeans, is that jeans now cost $10 at this store, and I had no idea. All right, finally something I can get excited about. I love these Vionics. They are like brand new. The leather is soft and gorgeous. There's no scuffing. There's no sign of wear anywhere. So that was a definite pickup. Daughters of the Liberation is always a brand that I heard about. This is a little bit of a dated style. And yeah, I left that behind. This was a new to me brand. I'm going to talk a bit about this later, but I was excited about this. This was one of the last things that I picked up. I thought it was a real nice, minimalist, streamlined, high quality piece. And then I found a little batch of Lululemon items all together. All of these items were the new color, which was purple, so I was keeping an eye out for purple tags. I had some suspicions on the authenticity of these two shirts, and I'll explain in detail later during the haul, but it looks like they checked out after all. Next up, I found an Ivivva tank top that I decided to leave behind. This just doesn't do so well for me anymore. It was the children's line for Lululemon, and this is where I discovered the price increased right on my way out the door. All right, so something to note, as I mentioned at the end of this video, I had no idea that this store had gone up in prices. This is one of my favorite spots. You've seen a ton of videos from this store, and this is a location that I don't share. However, the prices have really gone up. When I was checking out, I noticed they had white papers over all of their old pricing, and I think just because of the circumstances that day, I wasn't really paying attention until I was checking out. Shoes used to be $5 at this store. Shoes are now $7, and boots are $10. So they've literally doubled their price from when I started shopping, because boots used to be in the same category as shoes. Jeans are now $10. The old owners, I think it was like maybe $7, maybe $7.50. Then they went up to $7.99. Now they're $10 for jeans. Sweaters are $7. They used to be $5. Their prices have really jumped up. But you know what? Given the way that I'm trying to approach 2023 and really only take home things that I feel really good about, this is just going to lend itself to that style of shopping. I still think that the store has a great variety and they get great brands, but wow, what a difference. It still worked out that my average cost of goods was just $5.49. Honestly, it looks like they forgot to charge me for these shoes, because there was another pair of shoes that were, oh no, $8. Shoes are $8, not $7, $8. Holy cow. Okay, wow. So the prices have really jumped at this store. That's more of a 50% increase from when I started shopping here. But let's go through. I did not know what the prices were the whole time I was shopping. I was thinking they were like the new pricing, which is a little bit higher than I was used to a couple years ago, but the new owners have been there now for like over a year. So I've kind of adjusted to that, but now it's like moving on to the next level of pricing. Okay, inflation is real. Let's just start with some accessories. I ended up getting this cute croc style made in Italy leather planner by Mundex. This is more of a personal thing for me. You guys know I'm into planning, and I've spent a lot of money on planners. And this one needs a little sprucing up. It has some old inserts inside. It actually smells a little moldy, truth be told, but I didn't see any mold on it. I'm going to clean this up for myself and maybe use it as a personal planner or give it as a gift to one of my planner friends. It looked like the resale on this style was about $19 to $25. I paid $2.99, so I thought it was just like a fun little project since I'm really into planning. So I grabbed those. Would I have paid $8 for these shoes had I known about the price increase? And the answer is yes. These shoes in particular are brand new. I would actually feel confident calling these new without tag, but I won't because I can't be certain. But there is zero wear on the bottoms, and they are like a Chanel vibe quilted ballet flat with the patent leather toe. What's awesome about these also is that ballet flats are really on trend for 2023. I've been watching some of the spring runway and some of like the influencers on fashion for 2023 because I feel like it was time for me to spruce things up. And when I did my previous video about 5 categories I'm leaving behind, I thought it was a smart move for me to check out some of the trends for this year. And ballet flats are big this year. They are a style that's very relevant. The condition is literally new. There's no wear here. There's no wear here. Vionics is a great brand. I didn't check these comps specifically, but I will pop some up on the screen if I find some for you. But these are a size 8 USA. They're absolutely beautiful, not a flaw. They've never been worn from what I can see. And you know, I'm hoping for a solid $50 for these. They are absolutely beautiful. So I would definitely pay $8 for a $50 return. So I was excited about those. And you know, they were the only ones that I bought. I was also looking at some items in the houseware section, which is where this came from. This is a Lenox tree topper. I didn't do a ton of research there, but I did just look at sold comps on eBay for tree toppers made by Lenox, and there was such a range. But I would say they started, if I remember correctly, I screenshotted it that day, so I'll put it here on the screen, but they started around $30, $35, and they went up to $75 depending. This one seemed like a pretty basic one, so I'm going to have to do some research. It looks like it's signed here on the inside, which I thought was kind of a cool thing. This is not my area of expertise. I'd be the first person to tell you that. However, I did see that the comps warranted a pickup for $6. So these are little things that I like to do some research on. I know the holidays are behind us, but I find collectible stuff, even if it's holiday themed, will sell all year because collectors are looking all year long. There's nothing on the box that indicates the year, which I think might not work towards my advantage. I feel like some of the ones that were really valuable were probably like a limited edition series from a specific year, and there's really no markings on this box. I'm just gonna look. Yeah, no, this doesn't come out. There was nothing on the outside box, but we'll see. I'll probably list this first on eBay, secondary on Poshmark. So for small handbags, they charged me $6 a piece for these. I saw these right when I walked in. I have sold this brand Kavu before. I might throw this in the wash, but it's just a solid outdoor brand. This may not have been the best pickup, to be honest, for $6. Yeah, no, these are selling like $16, $15. Well, there's one for $30. I thought it was really cute. I wasn't really paying attention to pricing when I first came in, because historically, some of these like more, like they called these handbags, which is kind of a ripoff to me. I feel like these are more like little cosmetic bags. So I think when I first got there, I thought these would be more like $3 or $4. Here we go. I'll probably list this for $25 then, and we'll see. I paid $6, so that won't be a huge profit. This I picked up because it was in really pretty condition. This is Spartina. I don't have a ton of experience with this brand, but I know some of their stuff is valuable, so let me just look here. So these are a little bit more all over the place. You know, some people have a new one similar to this priced at $55, listed for $30. I think I'll do a little bit better on this. I really love the pattern of this. I think it's beautiful for spring. It's in immaculate condition from what I can see. It is a great springtime color as well. It has this little almost like an enamel or a metal flower on it. The hardware is in beautiful condition. I just like the branding for Spartina, but the prices are all over the place. I feel like they're a little bit like a Vera Bradley, where I think certain patterns might be more valuable than others, but I am seeing some wristlets and these little cosmetic pouches around that $30 mark. So maybe I'll list this for $40 or $38 and then hope to get about $30 for it. I think it's really adorable. All right, so that is all I picked up for accessories and shoes and whatnot. So we can move into the clothes now. This is a really pretty like gauzy lace Free People top. I thought this was really beautiful. You would definitely want to layer it with something, maybe put like a little cami underneath or a tank top. It is a size large. It has a full zipper on the back. This has a real beautiful bohemian flair. Oh boy, do you see what I see? I couldn't have planned for a better segue into talking about today's sponsor, Earth Breeze, if I tried. Did anybody else see the huge white deodorant stains that were on that beautiful Free People shirt? I didn't notice until I was editing my video, which is quite obvious as I am showing you this. Like, this is so beautiful. It's in such great condition. If you are a reseller or if you like to go thrifting, dealing with stains and treating laundry is just a way of life. I'm so excited to talk to you about today's sponsor. This is Earth Breeze. They are laundry detergent eco sheets. They look just like dryer sheets, but they are or not. Earth Breeze got rid of everything that was wrong with old laundry detergent. I can't wait to send some of these to college with my son Rocco. He doesn't have to worry about the pods that don't dissolve in water. He doesn't have to carry big jugs around with him on campus. We're saving time, we're saving money, and we're saving the planet. 91% of plastic ends up in landfills. Over 700 million laundry detergent jugs end up in the ocean and in the landfill each year. About 90% of your laundry detergent is made up of water. Why? You don't need the extra water. You're putting your detergent into water. This is why this is so amazing, and it gets shipped to your door as often as you would like. Earth Breeze's powerful eco sheets look like dryer sheets, but they're not. It's detergent that dissolves 100% in hot or cold water and in any type of cycle or machine. It couldn't be easier. No measuring, just toss them in. The packaging is compact, biodegradable, and plastic free. It's dermatology tested and safe for sensitive skin. They're 100% satisfaction guaranteed, no questions asked, and no need to return the product. If you're not happy, they will refund your money. Most importantly, Earth Breeze is tough on stains and odor. Thank God. Here is the shirt in question. I completely missed that this shirt had these deodorant stains. It's in the wash right now. We're going to show you what it looks like when it comes out. If you want to give Earth Breeze a try, go to earthbreeze.com/LoriTata and receive 40% off your subscription. Again, that's earthbreeze.com/LoriTata to get 40% off. You can also get fresh scent, or you can get unscented sheets. I went with the fresh scent and it's so beautiful. There's a guide on the back for you. I also used one of these sheets to pre-treat the shirt. I dissolved a sheet in water, as you saw, and then I just soaked the shirt in for a little bit and then dumped the whole thing right in the wash with like an extra half of a sheet. So you can adjust it to your needs. One package of Earth Breeze sheets does up to 60 loads of laundry, depending on the size of your loads. You get 30 sheets with each package. Also, with their buy one, give 10 initiative, each purchase donates 10 loads of detergent to the charitable cause of your choice. I turned over the laundry from the wash to the dryer, and I am happy to report the Earth Breeze worked fantastic. I pre-treated it a little bit just by dissolving some of the sheet into some water, and you saw how quickly it dissolved. It's fantastic. And the smell is so good. I love, love, love the fresh scent. Remember to go to earthbreeze.com/LoriTata for 40% off. There is also a link in my description. It smells so good. I believe for blouses, they were charging $6. Sweaters were $7. Knits were $6. Maybe that's what she considered that. And sweats, $6. So we'll see. So the sweaters were $7, but the ones that I picked up were cashmere, and I really loved this. Now this was not a brand pickup. This was a style and fabric content pickup. So this is just the brand Tahari, but it's this gorgeous classic camel colored cashmere sweater. This is a lot of cashmere in a very classic style. And I looked this over really well. It needs a little bit of a sweater shave, but I think it will clean up really nicely. It's very, very thick cashmere. So I was impressed by this. I love this style. It's beautiful cashmere. I feel like this could be worn like 3 seasons. And it's just beautiful. It comes with the belt. It's in excellent condition. So I was happy to pay $7 for that. On the same token, this is another cashmere sweater. And this is the brand Splendid. And I think I did look up some comps on this one. It kind of has this little cowl neck and a little drawstring here. It is a size medium. And it's this bone colored, beautiful cashmere sweater. It's a little more on like the fitted style, not really oversized. Just needs a tiny bit of a sweater shave. I did not see any holes. If I discover anything different, I will let you know when I'm editing. But I thought that was a beautiful, beautiful piece. And again, this is the middle of Thriftless February, even though I purchased these on January 31st. I was very intentional, thinking like, what do I think still has a chance to sell this month? And those 2 cashmere sweaters definitely check the boxes for me, so I went ahead and grabbed them. I honestly feel like she didn't charge me for some stuff. Oh, this was the biggie. This was the really exciting piece. I need to do a little more research on this. All right, this was a new to me brand, which I often find at this place. And I looked at it. This was an interesting tag, and I thought, I need to look into this. So it's actually called just Line the Label. Very hard to find comps on this in the store at first glance. Very minimalist looking style to me. Sleeveless, chunky sweater, tunic length with like the split sides. I looked quickly at the fabric content. There was wool involved, cotton and wool. So when I'm trying to determine whether or not something's a good pickup, if you don't know a brand, but you can rely on the fabric content and the condition, that can guide you towards a good decision. So it's not all about the brands, but this was a new to me brand. So it's 55% cotton, 37% nylon, and then 8% wool. I thought the style was interesting and modern. So I'm on the website, Line the Label. Their sweaters start at about $149 retail. There's a cardigan sweater for $299, $199. I'm not seeing this sweater specifically. Love to see at least a sleeveless style, but it's safe to say, oh, here we go. Well, this one is sold out, so I'm not sure. So there is one that was $165, not this. It had a zip. I actually like this style better. So I'm not sure how this will do on Poshmark, but I'm excited to give it a try. This is probably one of those niche brands that will take a little while to sell, but when it does sell, I'm hoping that, I will get like north of $50 for it. But I'm always willing to try a new brand. I figured I would share a little bit about this brand since it was new to me. It looks like it is a Canadian label. Line has found itself in the coveted closets of both Hollywood and British royalty. The origins began with a mission to provide affordable everyday luxury through its effortless shapes and innovative fabrics. I think it's interesting that they have exclusively developed yarn blends with unique styling. It says down at the bottom, rich palettes, bold patterns, subtle textures, hand-dyed techniques with globally sourced materials ranging from Asia, Europe, and South America all come through richly in the finished products we sell. Super interesting. I love to increase my brand knowledge and awareness. I'll try it. If it doesn't sell, I can probably get like $30 for it with $7 investment at this point for sweaters. $30 isn't a great return, but I'm hoping to get north of $50 or $60 for this given the retail value, but I don't have a lot of comps to guide me on this one. Let me know if you've ever heard of Line the Label, but that is a very valuable sweater, at least retail, so we'll see where that leads us. I picked up this cute little girls set from Jessica Simpson. It was new with tag, and there was also like a little headband somewhere in here that came with it. It has a price tag of $25 and they only charged me 99 cents. I may even find a little one to give it to, or maybe sell this in a whatnot show. I just thought for 99 cents in this little zebra pattern or animal print pattern, I couldn't leave it behind. So $1 investment, I was okay with that. I picked up these two pieces that were marked Lululemon, but I have to tell you, I was a bit suspicious, and I shouldn't be, but I was. I need to look closer. I don't know why. This kind of just put up my spidey senses. I don't think it's fake. I think I paid $6 for this. It's like a charcoal gray and it has some ruching on the side. And then there was also a purple one. And these were the new colors. That was another strategy I use at this store. Whatever their new color is, I'm scouring the racks for that new color because they get really good brands here. So if you happen to time it out and you're there when they're stocking the shelves, you can take advantage. So I found this one as well. They're both a size 4. They feel really nice, but there was something about the tag. But I need to look this up on Lulu Fanatics and see the feel of it. Everything else is checking the boxes. So I think we're okay with that. But these were $6 each. All right. Hi, everybody. I'm in full edit mode, so don't mind me. But I just wanted to let you know, this is a legit shirt. I think what was throwing me, here it is right here. It's called the Lululemon Side Cinch Long Sleeve Crew. What was throwing me off was that the tag was super, super crispy, but it looked a little wide to me. This tag looked wide to me. And there was something like maybe this was a little off-centered. I don't know. This was the tag. I just wanted to show you a close-up. And I don't see many tags like this on Lululemon stuff either. This is super blown up, but it's a legit shirt in the colorway is all legit. The way that I looked it up, I think I just wrote Lululemon ruched. That's how I looked it up. But then when I looked at, so then I'm looking here. Oh, side ruched. I know sometimes people ask me like, how do you find labels, whatnot? It takes some time. Then I went to sold. Let's see, sold. I also probably did a Google search of it. Let me do side cinch. Sorry, friends. A little tedious to do this, but this is what we do. Side cinch. Okay, well, there's mine. Oh, no, that's not mine. So maybe that's how I found it. So she has it listed at 55. This is a slightly different one because that goes all down the side. Cinch it cotton. Is that what it is? Anyway, there we go. This person has it at 55 as well. I'm low, so I got an offer on this right away for $28. I think I counted like 35 because I noticed that I had mine listed lower than most people. And here's the purple one. That was the other thing. I got a purple one. So both of the colorways matched and it kind of put my mind at ease. It's a really cute shirt, but I just wanted to show you how I found it. This is Lulu Fanatics. I use this website as a reference all the time, but it's a huge rabbit hole, but it's a good one. So for example, I was just recently, in this haul, I don't know if I've shown it yet or if you'll see it, I picked up a Swiftly Tech and I didn't end up finding it here. And it was a crew short sleeve. I don't know if this will pop up or what. Okay, there are so many, but they show all of the pieces that they have collected. But I think people just add to this. I don't know if it's like a Wikipedia style, but there are just so many. So if you have the time, Lulu Fanatics is a fantastic resource. I really love this website. I actually didn't find mine on here that you'll see pretty soon. It was like a smoky blue, but it had like a little bit of a pattern to it. Anyways, I don't want to spend too much time. It kind of looked like this, but not really. No, that's not the one I have. But this is definitely a rabbit hole, but also a really great Fanatic, Lulu Fanatics. You can build an account here and like show your inventory of Lululemon. I don't use it for those purposes, but I'm always like referencing their site to do research on the items that I find. Lululemon has become a bit of an inconsistent brand for me. There's still part of me that gets excited when I find Lululemon. $6 I didn't think was a bad price. I'm hoping to get about $30, $30 to $35 for these pieces. This is another Free People top that was so adorable. Just corduroy, short sleeved here. I loved the style of this. Definitely more of a fall color, and corduroy is definitely fall, material. However, because it was short sleeved, I thought it was kind of fun heading into spring. Would look really cute with just a pair of jeans and some sandals. I feel like this is again, like a nice 3-season type of top. So I don't know, we'll see how that does. I thought it was really cute. I'm a sucker for Free People. It's also, if not my top selling brand, one of my top 2 or top 3 selling brands. So I definitely migrate to Free People still. And it serves me pretty well. So I picked that up. We'll see how that one does. This was right near the other Lululemon pieces. And I was very excited about this because some of these Swiftly Tech shirts do very well. They have a variety of patterns. I don't know which ones are hot and which ones are not, but they're still a very consistent seller for like $35, $40. And I think, I'm not sure what they charged me for this. This one, I also had the size tag, which is also super helpful. And this was same color. This was the new tag, I believe. There was purple. Purple was the new tag. And it was right near the other 2 on the same rack. This is a size 6. The other pieces were size 4, but they look a little bit oversized. So never a bad thing to find 3 Lululemon pieces. And then I grabbed this because I was thinking Valentine's Day and it was a new style. It was in really beautiful condition. And this is a really soft, squishy, almost like scuba, like the scuba hoodie from Lululemon, but even softer. It's Athleta. It's an extra small in red, and it's just a pullover sweater, but it's so nice. It has pockets in the front. And then I looked at the date on this. I feel like the date is very important on Athleta. And this was from holiday of 2022. So this was literally, fall Christmas, like 4 or 5 months old. So this is probably still on their website, and it's in beautiful condition. So I grabbed that. I was very excited about that piece. This is just the little headband that goes with the Jessica Simpson. And that is it for this little last minute haul of January. This was the last one for a while. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're enjoying my Thriftless February content. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more from me. I'll be doing a lot of behind the scenes in the month of February and sharing with you some of the strategies I'm implementing to get through my death pile and clean up my inventory, and I hope you really enjoy it. Let me know what your plans have been for February, if you have found anything exciting when you're out thrifting, if you're doing Thriftless February with me or doing any sort of listing challenge. I'd love to hear all about how things are going with your reselling business or your thrifting adventures. Thanks again to Earth Breeze for sponsoring today's video. I have been loving using this eco-friendly detergent with all of my thrifted clothes and my personal clothes. Be sure to go to earthbreeze.com/LoriTata to get started with 40% off. That's earthbreeze.com/LoriTata for 40% off your subscription.